Hey now, Grizz here. Got a cool little knife that I picked up the other day in a lot. Pretty excited to have this one. It's a Wenger Traveler, but it's a very specific Traveler, and it's got a feature that I have been looking for a while, and I just lucked into this one because this was just in a lot that had one knife I wanted and a bunch of other knives I didn't even really look at. The pictures weren't that good. They didn't even have open pictures of all the knives, so I was just kind of guessing on what they were and basing the value off the one knife that was in there. But to my surprise, I found this guy in there. So this is a Wenger Traveler that dates to probably around 1975, something like 1973 to 1976, and I will show you why. First of all, it's in pretty good shape. It was pretty beat up when I got it. I polished these scales up a little bit. Some of the deeper marks you can still see, but I got rid of like the heavy scratching that was on it. Has the hidden tweezers and toothpick. Notice the hidden liner construction of Wenger knives. Some people don't like it. You compare it to a Victorinox knife and you can see the outside liners, whereas the scales on a Wenger cover the liners. Has the embossed shield rather than the printed shield. Much more desirable. The printed shields just kind of rub off. These tend to wear down too, but they definitely wear a lot better than the printed shields. Anyway, we've got a 5-turn corkscrew. Wenger didn't do the fluting on the corkscrews at this time, which is fine. Aluminum liners. A little banged up, but still works pretty good. Got that reamer. Bam. I prefer the Victorinox reamer. I really like the older awls if I have a choice, but I do like how the reamer is hidden in the handle with a little cutout for the nail nick. I think that's pretty sweet. Up here we've got the cap lifter stripping knot screwdriver, and notice this dates to before they had the patented push to lock mechanism. So you do not have that feature. There's no half stop. This is just the basic Wenger design. Also here we have the smaller can opener, which they only used for 3 years. They switched from the dog leg style can opener in 1973 to this lobster claw style, and then they enlarged this design, kept the same design, just basically stretched it out a little bit in 1976. So when you have this smaller version of the can opener, yeah, there you go. Puts it right in those years there. Next up, we've got that big, beautiful, ultra slicey Wenger blade. Love the Wenger blade profile. Fantastic profile. Got the Wenger Delamont Switzerland stainless tank stamp with William Tell's famous crossbow. No stamp on the back. Next, we have them Wenger scissors. And these are cool because these are actually a plain edge scissors, whereas shortly after this, they did the micro serrations on the edge of the scissors. So some people do not like the serrated scissors. Some people don't like the design. I prefer the Victorinox scissors myself, but this is a cool design. I just appreciate the engineering of it. And then, last but not least, we have something super cool. A dedicated 2D Phillips driver. Actually, I've tried it out a couple times last night. Works very well. I like how it's got a picture of a Phillips head screw on it in case you pulled this out and we're like, what the hell is this little nubby thing? The only thing that is lacking in this design, if they retained the nail file surface on here, this would literally be virtually the perfect Swiss Army knife for me. I do like having a nail file, and I also like having a Phillips. That's why I don't carry the Wengers very often unless they have a back Phillips, because they don't have the ability to drive a Phillips screw, at least not easily. So I think that's a pretty cool feature, and it's just neat to see that. This is my first one that has that, so I am very happy to add this little guy to my collection. Anyway, that is the 1973 to 76 Wenger Traveler. I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Petey Grizz out.